This woman had the audacity to come tell me, oh, if you were a real man, you would take care of my 3 children.
What?
Boy, y'all sit your stupid ass down. Who the you think you is?
Bro, I am 23 years old. I'm jacked as fuck. I make my own money. I got my own car. What do I look like taking care of 3 kids when I don't even have a kid myself, bro? You know how stupid that sounds, bro? I'm not playing stepfather. That's dead, bro. I'm sorry. Figure that shit out on your own, bro.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Winter is coming. You see that? Winter is coming.
What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So, yeah, man. What is the deal with women with single moms trying to shame men and accepting them? I tell you what, it's like, tell me that you're looking for help without telling me that you're looking for help. It's funny how y'all can sit over here and just have children with men that y'all like, but then when y'all come across somebody who y'all can see as y'all savior, now all of a sudden you want to act right and act like you know how to pick men instead of picking those men to have children with first. This is like pretty much a whole nother, it's like bringing up the whole Russell Sierra conversation all over again. And then especially because didn't that brother say he was 23? He hasn't even reached his peak yet as far as attractiveness overall. You feel me? Like physically, mentally, and financially. So and he's childless. I'm like, I tell you, bro, that goes to show you how selfish women are. He got everything going for himself, and you just want him to just chuck it all away for you because you need help. Jesus Christ.
If you want to know what a man thinks, don't ask a woman, ask a man. Okay, one of the burning questions that's going on in the dating world. Why don't men want to date single mothers?
You know, a lot of men, this has gone on for a while. A lot of men have dated single mothers, and they've learned a lot of things the hard way. So when a man is weighing whether or not he wants to seriously date and try to get involved with a single woman, he has to say, how much risk is in this for me? And for the man, there's a lot of risk. Okay, so the man is trying to form a relationship with the woman. He's trying to form a relationship with her kids, all right? If things don't go well, he not only loses the woman he was trying to build a relationship with, he loses her kids, okay? Let's imagine things do go well. The woman, when she starts out, she's got kids and she's got a new man. Who's her loyalty to?
The kids.
Okay. The kids have a mommy who's got a new guy. Who is their loyalty to?
Their mommy.
Okay, right. So now this man is in a relationship with 2 or 3 new people, and none of them,
sometimes more.
He's the priority for none of them, but he's supposed to make all of them his priority. See, it's already unbalanced. And then if their daddy is involved and is still alive, that's another factor that doesn't look like it's going to be a win for this guy.
Yeah. But I mean, there's some women who say, my children are well behaved, and they've seen situations where a man has come in, the woman's gotten remarried, and it's been successful. My children are well behaved. I'm not like some, the baby daddy just hanging around. There's nothing to worry about with regard to that. I mean, it can work. It
can work, and there are relationships where it does work. But there's a lot more of them, unfortunately, where it doesn't work at all. And when it goes bad spectacularly. And see, the man who is willing to try a relationship like this, he has a big heart. That means he's full of love, right?
Yeah.
When it crashes and burns, guess who gets their heart broken?
The dad.
Exactly.
The new dad.
Exactly. So for most guys in this year, 2025, it is a thanks but no thanks. There's too much risk.
There you have it.
And what sense does it make for you to ask a man if all you gonna do is try to sit over there and give women false hope as he's over here explaining the situation to you? And this is what I've noticed about women. Whenever men start making sense and it doesn't work in their favor, that's typically what they have to do. They have to go to the what I like to call the exception argument. They always have to go there because they know what you're saying is true and it makes too much sense. But because it's not in the benefit of them and that's all they care about and how they feel, they gotta hit you with that. But I find that very interesting. I'm like, she's right. You should ask a man, but to sit over here and say, don't ask a woman, ask a man, and then proceed to like low key give false hope as he's over here explaining it to you, and you don't like what you hear and how it's making you feel. I just find that very interesting. Like how, like, even though you told, hey, you should ask a man, even you yourself was still a slave to your emotions when it came to how he was explaining things. But I just find that dynamic interesting. Let's keep it moving.
I hate being a dad. Point blank period. I wake up every day, not thankful to be a dad. Wish I wasn't a dad. Nothing changed my mind about that. I've told my baby mama how I don't think I'll ever get over the fact that when I told her I didn't want a kid, she still was like, I don't care, and had the kid. But this feeling has never stopped me from showing up, ever. Does not diminish how much I love my child because she is dope as hell, or the responsibility I have to my baby mama as respect for her being our kid's mom, and to what I owe to pour into my own daughter to make sure she grows up to be someone who I respect and her herself can respect. So for any of y'all who be having this feeling of, oh my goodness, I hate being a parent, boom, 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 whatever, I feel you. Take your moments, take your breaks, take your little 10-10s, but let's just keep rolling. You got this, I got this. We all doing it together.
I've already taken care of these bitches' kids. I've already raised them for years at a time. It wasn't enough. They don't want no father figure. They want a crash dummy. I was already that guy where she was able to work full time and she didn't have to pay for a babysitter. She finally got what she wanted in life. She gets to keep her paychecks, drive the boyfriend's car. She ain't had to worry about gas. It was full all the time. Make her money, didn't have to spend it. That wasn't enough. Be careful. Be careful who y'all date out here. Y'all gentlemen, y'all do a lot. And I appreciate y'all hard work, but be careful where y'all spend y'all money. Be careful, especially with these single mothers out here with mad kids. Like, what the fuck?
It's stories like this is exactly why men are staying away from single moms. Exactly why. Exactly why. Like I said before, bro, these women, these type of women that are in these situations, especially women that try to shame you into it, they're looking for help. I will say, I stand by this, bro. And I've been saying this recently, bro. If a woman has to use any type of guilt or shame to get you to do something, 9 times out of 10, it's only going to be something that's in her benefit and her benefit only. I'm telling you. And I hate saying it like that, but I really think women are just more selfish by nature, for real, because they have to use these type of manipulation tactics and these trigger words to try to make you get to do things that you know that really aren't in your best interest, but really are in the best interest of her. Essentially, but with a lot of women that speak like this, essentially what they're trying to make you do is guilt you into a form of sacrifice, bro. It's oh man, it's diabolical, low key, in my opinion. Let's keep it moving.
You said that a man that takes care of another man's child is weak. That's what you said. Can you please explain why?
That's not your child. That's not your responsibility. Your intentions may be in the right place, but it's not. You're not going to benefit from it. It is very rare. I know y'all love to use Shaq as an example.
Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal. I think he wasn't raised with a biological father.
Oh yeah, right.
But how often does that
And
happen?
LeBron.
That's very rare. And even so, children deserve both of their biological parents, which is why it's imperative for both men and women, but mainly women, because there's more women out here with children out of wedlock than men. Pick the right person the first time.
So now, what if that doesn't happen?
I don't know what to tell you. Focus
No,
on
no,
yourself.
no, no,
Focus
no,
on
no,
your
no, no,
child.
no, no, no. Because you can't say. So you're saying that every man that takes care of another man's child is weak.
Yes.
It is impossible for every man to grow up. Well, right now, as we're talking, every man does not have a man in their life.
Mhm.
Or every child and every boy and every girl does not have a man in their life.
Mhm.
So who's supposed to take that role as the man in that life?
The biological father. If the
Okay.
biological father is not there,
Then
maybe I could give leeway for if the father died. Maybe if the woman's a widow, maybe it's not nobody's fault that the man passed away. But even that is rare. It's rare that a man is taking care of a child because the biological father is dead. You have a child. Kids are expensive. Why? I don't see the point of taking all of your hard-earned money and investing into somebody else's DNA. and then statistically, children who are raised by step parents, they don't turn out any better than children who are raised by single parents. Blended families have a very high failure rate.
Where you get that statistic from, though?
I didn't.
You
but it's true though. But
You have made comments saying that you would never wife someone who has a child with someone in the league. So my question to you is, like, what inspired you to feel that way?
What comments are you specifically talking about?
I think you're talking about when he said that he wouldn't wife somebody that was already
that had talked to an athlete.
Yeah.
I feel like if you dated like publicly like a player, it would be hard just because it would be tough dating someone's old girl and they just always have that like over you. It takes a very understanding person to want to take on that role when you're going into life with a woman who has a child. It's something that I've always thought I would steer away from. Could be like an ego thing or like a
insecurity thing.
I don't know. It could be. I'm open to change. I'm not stuck in my ways.
Yeah, and as you can see, Brittany Renner using the same shaming and guilt tactics as well. She over here trying to find her next PJ. That's all that is. Michael Porter Jr., don't fall for it. Stay. You already looking bad for the last interview that I just saw him do about paying a woman's rent. So, but anyway, let's continue.
So I just saw a video of a woman who said that men who don't want to date single mothers must have mommy issues. Baby, if I almost flip my wig. I'm like, you know what? Enough is enough. A lot of these women, these single mothers, have an issue with men who have standards. These women are getting bolder and bolder and more out of pocket by trying to insinuate that a man who has standards, who wants to create his own family with the woman that he chooses to be with, somehow has a problem because now he don't want to choose women who made poor decisions. And now y'all left holding the bag and dealing with the consequences of your poor decisions. And you mad now because most men are saying, we don't want you and your kids. We don't want to take care of you and your goddamn kids. That's for you and the fathers of those damn kids. Y'all are out of pocket. If I didn't even know what out of pocket was, you are out of pocket. There's no way in hell a man should be shamed because he has standards and he don't want to choose women who've already created broken homes with men that were not fathers in the first place. Men who didn't want children, men who are not relationship material. You chose to make babies with men who were not productive fathers and men who didn't want to be in productive, stable relationships and raise their kids. And now you want other men who've always had standards, who never wanted to take on a woman and her kids by other men. Now you're trying to shame them and saying that they have mommy issues. They must hate their moms because they have standards for themselves. So they gotta be shamed and put down because they've always had standards and because you didn't. Because a lot of these women who made these babies with these men who were not relationship material and not trying to be fathers to their kids, You picked them. It shows the lack of responsibility on your part. It shows that you were reckless, that you chose poorly, and you created broken homes with men you know were not going to be in a serious relationship with you. And now, because you made those poor choices, now men have to hate their mothers, and because they have standards and they don't want to take on y'all and y'all tribe. Now it's the problem for the men. That's crazy to me, baby. That is some wild shit, to be honest with you. I think women need to get their shit together. Y'all cannot force responsible men to take on you and your issues, because now nobody want to deal with you. You should have thought about that when you were laying, busting it open for, you know, Pookie and Ray Ray, Ronnie, Bobby, and Ricky and Mike. You should have paid attention to who you was opening your legs to and giving a child to. And you should have been focused on the consequences of that, because that's the consequences of your poor choices. Men shouldn't be shamed for not wanting to deal with you and your poor choices. The repercussions of your poor choices. That's you and the person you made those children with responsibility to take care of those kids and take care of them and do what's right by them. That ain't no other man. Don't put them men in that. That's not their fault. That's not their responsibility. If men are choosing to not deal with single mothers, they have every right to not want to deal with you and all your issues. Y'all are batshit crazy, honestly. Y'all really think men are supposed to come in and be open to taking care of you and your 2, 3, 4 kids by 3, 4 baby daddies? Like, that ain't nobody want to do. That's a big responsibility. And it's not their fault that you didn't prioritize a marriage and a healthy, stable relationship before you decided to bring kids into this world. That's not their fault. They don't have to do a goddamn thing. And if you and to say, oh, they must hate their mothers, that still is not going to force them into taking care of you and all your goddamn responsibilities. That ain't no man's fault. And I just think it's ridiculous that women are just pushing this narrative because y'all are out here dating and y'all realizing that these men don't want to take on you and your responsibilities. Baby, that is not their responsibility. I don't care how you try to shame them, how you try to flip it, smack it, rub it down, whatever. That is not their responsibility. When y'all gonna realize that? You created that bed, now you gotta lie in it. And if the fathers of those kids are not stepping up and doing what they're supposed to do, why do you think a totally different man is supposed to come in and just say, oh, well, you know, it's all right. You got 3 baby daddies. It don't matter. I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna assume the responsibility of all your kids, and I'm gonna take care of you and give you the most and give y'all the world. Are you kidding me? This is some shit right here, and I just think these women are batshit crazy to think that men should step up to the plate and take care of you and your kids by 3, 4 different baby daddies. That is not their responsibility. Y'all gonna stop with this. This is 2025, baby. This is not gonna fly. Y'all gotta get y'all shit together. You need to focus on your own kids and the baby daddies. Go find the baby daddies and make them step up to the plate, because that ain't nobody else's responsibility, baby. I don't know what the hell y'all be thinking. I'm just saying, child.
Damn, y'all got Dee going off. Shout out to Dee, bro. But yeah, I told you, like I said before, these are the type of tactics that they have to do in order to get men to conform to being stepfathers. Because deep down, they know it's a bad deal. Otherwise, y'all wouldn't be telling y'all sons not to deal with single moms. But yeah, y'all don't want to have that conversation. See, it's all good till it comes to men that they know and love and care about. Then all of a sudden, oh yeah, don't deal with a single mom. But for themselves, yeah, they all about themselves. Y'all let me know what you thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading, and hit the like button, because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel as well as the live show channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, y'all, deuces.